What must Galtier do to revive PSG? A month before the Champions League returns to the confrontation with Bayern in the 1/8 round, PSG coach Christophe Galtier needs to restore an invincible team like before the 2022 World Cup. Certainly, the French leader still much to do in the context of PSG being exhausted after the tournament in Qatar. After the loss at Rennes, his second defeat in the last 3 rounds, Galtier said, "We can find 1,000 excuses for failure. But the 2022 World Cup is over. Even if we've lost 8 weeks, it's time to find the cohesion and rhythm we have." Certainly, the PSG leadership has long predicted that the World Cup interruption will upset the progress of their season. Therefore, if the fans are not satisfied with the recent performances of PSG, there is nothing to worry about. However, the message was clear: PSG must get back to work. Because since the 2022 World Cup, no one has recognized the figure of a French champion anymore, and they are no longer a team. Restore physical state, desire to compete, and tactics, create competition that forces stars to work hard. That is what Coach Galtier needs to urgently rebuild within a month before the Champions League returns in the knockout round. And before the tour in the Middle East from January 17 to 19, Galtier showed his students a special videotape. Thereby, the French military leader wants to use this exercise to help his students see the difference of PSG before and after the 2022 World Cup. Besides, also through videotape, Galtier wants to prove that some connections and contacts at PSG are no longer visible. He aimed at the connection between the midfield and the striker. In all 3 games of early 2023, the attacking players had to drop too far to find the ball that they hardly received from the midfield. Is this the midfielders' fault, or is the strikers playing too low? Even the strikers are not patient enough to wait for the ball to reach them. Probably both. And the reason is because they have not reached full fitness, have not found the desire to fight like before the 2022 World Cup. Kylian Mbappé and Achraf Hakimi have just been charged with a short vacation. Presnel Kimpembe, Nuno Mendes are patiently practicing recovering from injury. The players who did not attend the 2022 World Cup also trained with high intensity after nearly 2 months of relaxation. In addition, Galtier is also considering a return to the Diamond 4-4-2 formation that brought success to PSG at the beginning of the season. Moreover, it is time for the French military leader to show his personality and bravery in managing the stars. When stars do not play well, they are forced to sit on the bench like other players. Such is the case of Neymar, whose last 2 matches have been extremely disappointing. He made almost no difference. The balance that Neymar brought to the team in the first months of the new season has disappeared. Less effort, more ball loss, less restraint. When the Brazilian striker played badly, he had to leave the field like any other player. That is the role of the coach. This point Galtier has not done. Then we will know if Galtier is brave, capable, and can create a real winning team. Galtier implicitly warns the stars. The use of 16-year-old young talent Warren Zaïre-Emery in the important match against Rennes, 0-1, Round 19 of Ligue 1 2022/23, shows that Coach Galtier is ready to give opportunities to other young players. If the stars compete under strength, there will be new perceptions and then choices. We need the best players on the field to win, emphasized the French military leader.